Hooray, that you're going to be on tour with all these characters.
Yes.
How many?
Oh, I think it's about, gosh, I think it's about 18 or something.
Crikey.
It's a lot. It's a lot of wigs. It's a lot of changing.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, look, when you come on and you do Nan, for example, and then the next minute you've got to do someone
else. Yeah.
What happens?
Well, because Nan is prosthetic, Nan has to be at the end.
Exactly. But while you're away getting changed and sorted out...
We've done some pre-record stuff.
Perfect.
Of characters. And also, I've done this running thing with Nick Grimshaw. That I went in and did a kind of device to help me cover the changes, and it's like a running story with Nick Grimshaw and Nan. So that
was just something I was wondering about.
Yeah,
you know, it's not like telly where you say cut and you just do it. And you know, you've got to be there live. It's I guess you can get away with a lot more live.
I think so.
Maybe.
You've got no sense of standing there or anything like that. But I mean, I've always wanted to go live on tour. I was always a bit of a commitment phobe because you have to plan so far in ahead.
Of course.
But then I did. I've done it, and so I'm doing it, and I'm very excited to do it. But we wanted to do a show that you couldn't really see on TV, so that it's only people in the room that will be experiencing it. And for that reason, we are doing slightly different things than on the show. But of course, got to change.
No, absolutely. The thing about that as well is, though, on telly there you are, you do it and you put it out, and then you wait for people to either, you know, to love it, obviously, as they did. But on stage, I guess you can gauge how things are going. You can change. Also, if you need to change something, or you think that worked brilliantly, we'll have some more of that. That'll be really, for somebody that's so creative like yourself, that'll be fantastic.
I think it is good because it's a work in progress, and even though obviously you've got to, for other people's sakes, keep it fairly similar, there's always stuff that's going to change from night to night.
And things will happen.
Yes.
Daft things will happen.
Of course.
You don't even think. You're not totally on your own, though. You do have friends.
Oh, gosh, I wouldn't want to have done it without them. And so Matthew Horn is coming. I couldn't do it without Matt.
No.
Nikki Wardley and Brett Goldstein's coming with us this time.
Good,
so
good. When's it all kick off? Are you sort of
It kicks off on Halloween in York, and then we go all the way around the country, finishing in Bristol in December.
Wow, that is a massive commitment. You're right, it really is. Are you going to be able to have the family with you, or do you just kind of...
No, I'm going to just sort of keep coming back, I
think that's probably the best idea, you know, have it kind of a bit of stability.
Yes,
for
exactly.
It, and then you can do all of that.
Yeah.
The other thing, obviously, you're really well known for is Doctor Who.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Do you know what? You can do conventions until you're about 102.
I know.
It's fantastic.
It's what David and I say. We will...
Absolutely.
Hopefully be, you know, admired in our dotage.
You will. You absolutely will.
Or have people look after us. Because I think that may be what happens. We will just rely on the kindness of Doctor Who fans.
The Whovians will be there. They will be there in
when we're in dire straits. Because they're incredibly loyal.
Totally.
Totally lovely.
Absolutely.
All, you know,
it's like Star Trek fans. I mean, the show means an awful lot to people. It means a huge, huge amount to people. And to be involved in something like that, it's not just another TV show.
No, it isn't.
It's so much more than that, isn't it?
It's true. It's true. And you don't realise the far-reaching arms of Doctor Who till you can go somewhere, you know, like in the... Not in the outback, but I was, you know, in like West Virginia in a Walmart, thinking, OK, no one's going to know me here, and you know, people come up and go, oh my God, are you Dana Noble? And it's almost like I don't like to say, well, actually, I'm not. That's just a character.
No,
because I
shattered it.
No, so I said
yes.
Yes, I've just stepped out the TARDIS.
And the way Doctor Who works as well, you could come back at any time, should you so wish.
I don't know that I could with the way Donna's storyline went. That was the thing, but I mean...
But then they could go back to when, like,
go back.
That's the brilliant thing about time travel.
Yes, go back to before I came into it.
Exactly.
Lorraine, that's the way we get me back.
Before it happened, but then a different timeline.
Yes.
And it would all be fantastic.
Yes.
It'd be really good. Do you know what I think is so interesting about people that write comedy and that are funny is how do you know... When you're sitting in a room and you're writing something, how do you know people are going to laugh?
I just think you have to assume people have the same sense of humour as you.
Right, OK.
I think that's what it is, or you hope they do. And, of course, not everyone does, and not everyone is going to enjoy it, but you just kind of know. And I suppose you sort of write a show and think, if I was going to go and see something, what would I like? What would I like to see? Because otherwise you can't really second-guess everyone's sense of humour, but hopefully there's some sort of universal bar that everyone's sort of...
But that's the thing about that show. Would you ever come back to do another TV show? I mean, I know Nan had her own show, obviously.
Nan, I think with Nan seemed like the most obvious character to sort of give a life to. I don't know. It's not... I may get the bug so much with doing this that you think, oh, come on, let's do it again. But it's such a good blast to be doing them all again.
Oh, it must be brilliant.
It really is.
Revisiting them all.
It's great fun. It really is.
We can always get the DVD.
Yes.
Just get them to film that and get that out.
Maybe,
that'll be grand.
Yeah, let's do that.
Catherine, so good to see you.
Thank you, Lorraine.
I don't need to say good luck to you. It'll be a massive success. Kicks off on Halloween. And we'll put all the dates on the website. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.